Today I'm gonna share with you my how to apply false eyelashes video. I've been wanting to put this video up for a few weeks now, and finally I'm coming around to doing it. So I wanna show you guys today how I apply false eyelashes, what I've currently been using, some of my favorites, and just some tips and tricks that I have for you. So let's just jump right into it. So first of all, I don't have very long eyelashes. My eyelashes are very short and stubby and chubby and disgusting. I do not like them. So for me to achieve like long, they never look long, but for me to achieve a good eyelash day, I have to use like 4 to 5 coats of mascara, and it usually takes me like 10 minutes just for mascara because, like I said, my eyelashes suck. Like, they're not good. So I tend to have to use tweezers and get in there and kind of separate them and try to make them look full, and it's just a hassle. And I've been loving using false eyelashes. It literally takes me 5 minutes or less to just chuck them on and get out the door. And I don't have to use a lot of mascara. So, I guess I'll just jump right into showing you guys what eyelashes I've been loving lately. I usually love the Ardell Wispies, the Demi Wispies. Those are really, really nice lashes. But I went into CVS last week and I found these amazing MUA, which is like Makeup Academy. These are sold at CVS now. I don't know how long they've been selling them, but I wanted to give them a whirl and I've been loving them. So I'm gonna show you guys what I have here. So this pair I have used and I really, really like it. These are the Glamour Sultry Curl Lashes. So I don't know if you can see that, but see how it's shorter on the inside and it goes to longer. I love that kind of look, especially for dramatic. If I'm wearing a cat eye, I love that because it kind of accentuates it. The next pair I have is the Glamour Long and Lush Lashes. I don't know if you guys can see that. Focus, focus, please. Okay, so I really, is it focusing? I'm sorry guys if it's not focusing. I love these lashes. I have another package of these that, oh my God, I really, really like them. I've worn them out for the past few weeks. These are new ones I have not tried yet. These are the Natural Demi Accent Lashes. Now, I don't know if you guys can see, I picked these up because I have very small eyes, like they're not wide. So these lash bands are so wide. I will show you guys soon how I cut them. But when I do cut them, I still like to save the little piece that I cut because I can kind of pop that on if there's a part of my eyelash or the false eyelashes that are a little sparse, they're getting a little old, or I just want a little bit more drama. I like to just pop that right on top of the other lashes. So that's why I picked up these Demi Accent Lashes, because I thought that would be really cool. And if I didn't want to put a full band on, I could just use those. And to be honest, those would probably fit my entire eye. The next one I picked up were these Glamour Volume Boosting Lashes. So these ones are very voluminous and they're a little bit longer, like the actual hairs of these lashes are longer than, for instance, the Long and Lush. And the Long and Lush are a little bit more, not clumped together, but more together, a little tight, and whereas these ones are a little bit more wispy. And the next pair, and shockingly my favorite pair, are these natural feathered lashes. So these ones are so gorgeous. I love that the lashes, there's some longer bits and then there's some shorter pieces, so it's almost zigzagged. I love that, they're so nice. So also for glue, I picked up the MUA Makeup Academy glue in black. I love the black glue because if I'm wearing a black winged eyeliner, if I put clear, you can see it. Even though it dries clear, you can still see that sheen. You can kind of tell that you're wearing some eyelashes. And also you'll see how I apply them, but I don't put my eyelashes on my skin. I actually put them right on my actual eyelashes, so the black glue really helps blend. I used to use the Duo Lash Grip, also in black, but if you notice that, if you can see that, that is gray. It dries gray. It does not dry black. So I tend to be able to see this as well. I have a love-hate relationship with this glue actually, because it is so sticky, which honestly makes it super simple for me to throw the lashes on, because I literally pop it on, put both edges, and we're done. So with that being said, it's messy. It's a little messy, so you just have to be super careful. I have come to realize it's best to put it on something. Usually with the duo glue, I can just kind of pop a bubble up and put it right on the lash and not have a problem. But with this glue, I've tried that and it just becomes so messy. So I'll just put it on one of the actual plastic like eyelash holders, and it's a lot easier to work with. I'm gonna bring you guys in closer to kind of see how I actually start to apply the lashes and the steps I take. Okay, so right now I'm gonna show you kind of how I measure out the lashes with my eye, and then I will go in and trim them. Today I'm going to be using the natural feathered lashes. Now you guys just wanna be pretty careful about pulling these off. You don't wanna be too rough. What I like to do is kind of put my finger at the base of the lash and start to loosen up the glue a little bit. So that way you're not just like ripping the lashes, because some lashes are very delicate. So if you just rip the lash off, there we go, it might actually pull some of the hairs out, and then you'll be left with a sparse eyelash. So that is what the eyelash looks like. It's very long. So what I like to do is kind of take it and rest it on my eye like I have glue on it. And some eyelash companies or some types of different brands of eyelashes make it a little bit more difficult. Some of them won't sit, like this one's just sitting there right now, but some of them are a little janky. So just kind of beware of that. So I kind of will line it up to see where I like it. And I don't like to feel them, so if they're a little too long, they might fit my eye, but I can still kind of feel it in the corners, and I just cannot stand that. So I can see here, this eyelash is literally touching right here in the corner of my eye. So I will clip that. And then this is comes to about right here. And because that's where our eyes kind of, start to make that little almond shape, it will bother me throughout the day. So I'll probably clip about a 1/4 inch off of this eyelash, maybe a little bit less. So something you wanna remember is to never clip the eyelash in the inner corner, because that is where it's usually shorter, to make it look more natural like our eyes. You wanna clip the eyelash on the outer corner. You're gonna want to clip the eyelash on this side, never on the inside, always on the outer. And never actually cut the hairs of the lash like straight across. If you think the lashes are way too long, do not cut them. They will be so blunt and they will just look awful. So if you have a thing for not wanting to wear really long eyelashes, I recommend you not get long eyelashes, because you are not supposed to cut the actual hairs. Try it and see, but I promise it's disgusting. Now that I clipped the lash, this is what it looks like. So it's much more wearable, much more doable for my eyelash. So as you will see, I clipped off about that much. I like to save this because as you wear these eyelashes, sometimes the glue, because it's so sticky and you're trying to pull it off, it will pull out some hairs. I like to keep these for those little spots that get a little sparse. Pop them right there and you're good to go. So I will put that right back in its little case. And I'm gonna do the same thing with this eyelash. I'm going to slowly pull down, pulling at like the base. There we go. So that way you're not ripping it right off and pulling hairs out with you. So remember, all of our eyes are different. No one has the same size eyes. They're not the same shape. Neither of our eyes. They're sisters, not twins. Everything is off. So you want to make sure you measure the next eye as well. I have a tendency to be lazy and not do that, and I will always notice that this eyelash I cut way too short. I don't know if it's this eye is a little bit bigger so I can fit a little bit more of the actual false eyelash on there. But if I go by the lash I previously cut for this eye, this one will be too short. And I'm like, what did I do? Okay, so let's measure this again. And you guys don't have to be like as precise as I'm trying to be here, but I just don't want to screw these lashes up again. Okay. So on this eye, I'm honestly gonna take off probably about half of the amount that I did on the other eye. Remember, you wanna clip on the outer edge and not the inner. I like to put mascara on before I put the eyelashes on. You never wanna put mascara on your false eyelashes or you're just going to ruin them. So what I do is I just throw a quick coat of mascara on there, and then I will go in and apply the lashes. I do recommend using mascara just to make sure that your eyelashes are as dark as they can be so they blend better. So as you guys can see, I've used this already for the glue. Just put a small amount. Now this glue is very, very liquidy, so it will come out very quickly, so I recommend putting it on something else or just being very careful because, like I stated, it will make a mess. So I use my trusty bobby pin to apply. I'm going to start with my left eye. That is my hardest eye because my nose gets in the way, but we're going to start there. So I'll take some of the glue on the bobby pin and just run it along the band of the lashes. Now, you want to make sure that you have enough glue on here. You don't want there to be too much where it's dripping, but you can't have it very empty either because or else it won't stay. So you really kind of need to get it on there, and definitely don't be afraid to add more glue to your little tray because I definitely need more. And definitely focus on the inner and the outer corner as well. You want there to be a little bit more glue right there, so that way you don't have lifting throughout the day. I don't usually have a problem with this glue with lifting because, like I stated before, it's so sticky. But with the duo glue, yesterday I used the duo glue, and I had a friggin' eyelash that was lifting the entire day and it was driving me nuts. Okay, so you do not want to go in with your eyelash and just throw it right on because your glue is super wet right now. And if you do that, it's gonna slide all over the place. You're gonna make a mess. You're gonna have eyelash glue at your eyebrow. So I like to kind of shake it, blow on it, just let it really, I almost said marinade. What's wrong with me? You really want to let it, you know, sit. I'm also noticing right now that I'm so zoomed in on my face because I've been talking about my eyelashes and trying to show you guys my lashes. And I look crazy, so that's nice. So I'm going to kind of go in with my hand arched. And I'm gonna plop them right there. So that, they're obviously not attached, but that is just okay. So then you just wanna so right now they're on, but I like to squeeze my false eyelashes with my real eyelashes just to ensure that they're actually on and they're not just kind of sitting there. So I'll kind of go in. Now be very careful when you do this because if you're using tweezers, you don't want to poke your eye. So just be very, very, very careful. See what I mean by it being sticky? I don't know if you guys saw that. It kind of just really stuck to my tweezers and almost pulled my lash off. So that's just one thing that I have against this glue. So that is the lash. That's what it looks like. Now if you get a little eyelash glue, I've noticed I think I got a little eyelash glue right here. You can easily clean that up with a little bit of makeup remover and like a cotton swab, Q-tip or whatever. So if I look up right now, you can see my upper waterline is not dark. I haven't put any eyeliner on it. So what I like to do after putting the eyelashes on is actually go in with a black eyeliner, and I will lift my eye just to deepen up my lash line, and I will throw on some black eyeliner up there, so that way it just deepens my lash line and you can't see if there's a gap between the band, my eyelashes. It's just something I really love doing. So I'll also go in right here. I bring it all the way to this corner so it kind of fills that in as well. Now, one more tip I have for that inner corner is take a mascara. I like to use a travel size mascara because I find that the wand is smaller usually. And I can really just get into my actual lashes, the corner lashes, a lot better that way. Okay, so that is that eyelash. Pretty simple. So same thing, I'm gonna kind of go in with my hand turned a little bit and focusing the eyelashes at an angle so it's easier just to place right on top of my actual lashes. If you're not used to this, do not rush either. Take your time. Applying lashes takes practice. Practice makes perfect, so the more you do it, the better you're gonna get and the quicker you are. For me, as you can see, I usually struggle with one eyelash. It tends to be my left eye, but today, probably because it was the first one I did. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Sorry, I know this is creepy, but I'm gonna go in. Ooh. Ooh. So now that we've applied these, I'm gonna let you see them. So I used the natural ones today because I also want to show you what I mean by keeping like the leftover eyelash to add some drama. So I'm gonna go in with this little guy right here. This is from the Glamour, the Long and Lush lashes that I have left over. And I'm gonna pop this in the outer corner just to add some more drama. So you're gonna still want to apply the glue the same exact way you would if you were using a full eyelash. Let it get tacky and go in the exact same way, but this time placing it right in the outer corner. So I'm not gonna press down yet, but do you see you guys can see the difference of how just more glamorous that looks without being glamour all across the band. But I love just popping it right in the corners to just give a little extra va-va-voom. Now, with that being said, if you have naturally long lashes and you want to do that, you can do the same exact thing, or you can get the individuals and pop them on like that. But if I just put that little band on the corner without doing anything else the rest of my lashes, it would look ridiculous because I have such short ones. So now we're gonna do the same exact thing to the other one. Get some glue on there. So same thing, let's let this dry a little bit, and then we will pop it right on the corner. So I'm just going to kind of, sorry I'm blocking you, but I'm gonna try my hardest, oops. Not to block your view. So there we go, just kind of popped that one on. Okay, so that's it. That's it, guys. That is going to complete this video. I hope that you guys got a lot of useful information out of this video. I hope that you can use all of these tips and tricks to help you learn how to apply false eyelashes better. And if you have any suggestions of things that work for you guys, I would love to hear them. So if you could leave those in the comments down below, that would be awesome. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Also, follow me on all my social media. I have a Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, of course, and I also have a blog. All of the links are going to be in the description bar down below, as well as the products that I used and where you can find them if I can find links. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, have a beautiful day. Bye!